Link215 here with a Game 5 final review. Spurs versus the Heat. This was a victory for the Spurs, 104-114. Tony Parker had the high score for the Spurs. He had 26 points. He was 10 of 14 shooting. Green, set a record tonight. Broke Ray Allen, aka Juju Shuttlesworth record tonight with most 3-pointers in the final series. And we still got another game to go. And he was 6 from 10 from 3-point. He had 24 points. Tim Duncan 17 points, 7 of 10 shooting. He had 12 rebounds. He had a double-double. In game 4, I said Ginobili only have 5 points, and there's no way the Spurs could win with this man being so poor with his game. He started tonight, and I guess he felt the same way because he was in his duffel. 8 of 14 shooting. My man, 10 assists. That's a double-double. Do you understand that? 24 points. Ginobili is back. That's bad for the Heat because Ginobili's awkward with a shot. He could just shoot anywhere he want. He could euro, he could fade, he could floater, he could do whatever he pleased, and he was in his bag tonight. And I think that was really the big piece that made the Spurs be the victor. All 5 of these starters had double-digit games, so they were solid. They had great team ball. The 3-pointers was dropping. The defense was on 100. They did everything they needed to do to secure this win. So they going back to Miami 3-1. I don't want to disrespect the Heat. The Heat tried, but I thought the Heat need to drive the basket more. AKA LeBron James need to drive the basket more. Even though he had a solid game, we look at the points: 25 points. He had 8 assists. He had 6 total rebounds. But if you really look at it, was 8 from 22 shooting. Yeah, he shot 4 threes. That's not really his wave. He did more jump shots than he should have. He should have drove the basket a lot more. Mike Miller had no points, and Mike Miller was raining threes, and in the playoffs they needed that from him, and he really didn't shoot a basket. I believe. I think he attempted 1 shot the whole game. Chris Bosh had 16 points. It was 7 of 11 scoring. Dwayne Wade had 25. I mean, he had a solid game. He was 10 for 22 shooting. He had 10 assists. So he had a double-double as well. But they just needed more. I ain't gonna say Dwayne Wade should have played better. He pushed the tempo at the end of the game. Ray Allen had a good game too. He had 21 points. He was he 4 from? Yeah, he was 4 from 4 shooting from 3. That was nice. He 7 of 10 overall for the score. It was a good game by certain players of the Heat, but it wasn't a good team game. I feel like I always say, the Heat just need to drive the basket for them to have a great chance. And the Spurs basically was leading this whole game by 10 points. The Heat get it back down by 10. Spurs go back up by 13. The Heat get back down by 4 points. The Spurs went up. Now in the third quarter, Spurs went on a crazy run. I believe it was 20-point deficit at the end of the quarter, and Miami started making a comeback in the last 8 minutes, and they got it down to 8 points, and that's when all hell broke loose. Green was open on the side right there for a 3-pointer, whack with a minute some change left, and I believe they got up by 12 points. Then they just called everything off. They had everybody go to the bench. They put the whole bench out. Same thing with the Spurs. This was a great game. For the Spurs. Me personally, I said the Heat was going to win in 6 when I first started this, but after I saw game 3, I said, well, the Heat's going to win in 7. So I still believe the Heat's going to win in 7. I believe the Heat will win the next game. Well, I better hope they win the next game, because that means they did not win the championship. Great game by the Spurs. Great team ball, and they have a great shot of winning the championship at game 6. So what should I really say? I'm not going to disrespect the Spurs win. I'm going to disrespect the Heat. Brian, play better. Play harder. Play like the greatest player in the world. That's what you're supposed to be. Dwayne Wade, just do more of what you're doing. Hog the ball. Be a ball hog. I don't want to see 10 assists from you. I want to see 10 assists from LeBron, because apparently They not being clutch where they need to be clutch. Ray Allen, I like what you did tonight. I just need a little more of that in Game 6. Mike Miller, attempt more shots. You was raining through. You was making it rain like a rapper at a strip club. That's what you was doing. I need more of that. Okay, that was my mind frame. Please join my channel. Please like this video or dislike this video. Leave a comment. You think the Spurs gonna win? You think the Heat gonna win? You don't like this review. You don't like how I keep talking right now. I need to stop and just let y'all do what y'all need to do. Whatever you want to write, write it. And that was my mind frame, and I catch y'all Game 6.